This is my favorite segment, Brittany. Yeah, y'all. This is my favorite segment. She knows that this is my favorite. I don't know why I'm telling her. Y'all know. This is my favorite section. Am I the asshole? So it's the part of the podcast where we go on Reddit and find the thread, Am I the asshole thread, and we read the post and determine, is the person who's writing the post an asshole or not. I think that this is genius. So this week, am I the asshole for yelling at my boyfriend after he didn't set good boundaries with his dog?
Dog. Yes, you're crazy. Both y'all crazy.
Well,
pet owners, y'all wild. Fucking wild human beings.
My boyfriend recently got a pupper, because she's from Europe. My boyfriend recently got a pupper.
This is a white woman.
It was really cute. A lot of other people around town thought so. Since it was still very young, it didn't have very good boundaries, and neither did its owner. It would constantly play, which means scratch and bite. For most people, calling it playing. I'm not very good with animals. That's hilarious. With everyone it met. When his 5-year-old cousin came over, the dog was nice, very patient, until it wasn't. The kid ran out of the room with the dog. The dog was crying. There was a bleeding scratch on his leg. Of course, there's no discipline for this dog. In fact, the exact opposite. He doesn't even consider hiring a trainer. While he's gone, I keep the dog outside. It has enough fur to survive the harshest weather conditions.
Damn.
The breaking point for me was when my cousin came over. This was his house, by the way. We both decided it would be a good idea to invite my cousin over. Didn't consider dog, obviously. If I did, I wouldn't have said no. He's 9 and he's a male. Dog was not happy. The biting, scratching, barking. He just didn't shut up. Boyfriend doesn't even bat a single eye. I have to be the one to get the dog off my cousin and get him into the room where he belongs. She goes on and on about another instance, but really she's asking, is her boyfriend an asshole for not setting boundaries with this puppy? It's a baby, but... Is he an asshole? What do you think?
I don't give a fuck about pets like that. To me, like I don't have pets. Everyone, okay. All the dog. No, let me answer. All the dog owners in my life. Yeah, y'all all think that your pets are phenomenal and that like. You know, and all you like I tell y'all, like I don't really like pets like that, and also like all of your dogs are crazy. So like y'all just love them so much. It's like parents. I was a teacher, right? So it's like parents that are like, my kid isn't bad at school. Yeah, they're just making it up. It's like, bitch, what? Like can't just fucking terrorize this classroom. Like there's pee on the walls, woman. Literally with dogs. So I just
okay, but
can I tell you what my real answer is? This is the Accountable Podcast. My real answer is like white people problems. I don't give a fuck. But
like, LOL. We do not know that this lady's white, but
we know. But nonetheless, I think that
because black people
do they live together? Yeah, like
black people be real crazy. But that's like my favorite thread on Instagram. Black people treating dogs like kids.
Like what? So do they live together? Is that the context of this?
They live together.
So I would just, I mean, to me, it's like I would just have to set very serious boundaries of like, these are what my things are about your pet, and you may think I'm joking, but if not, all right, well, I'm out. Like.
So you would break up with him if the dog didn't get it together?
If you didn't actually start taking actionable steps to like make this dog not be a fucking terror, like also why did y'all agree to get a dog if you obviously don't want this shit? And so why did y'all agree?
I'm trying to make is like, this is a puppy. So like have you ever had a dog?
No.
Okay. So when you first get a dog, the dog is just bad. Like, it's just bad. Like, it likes to play. It doesn't have, it doesn't have boundaries. But, like, you work with the dog over time. Uh-huh. So, is she an asshole? Because the part that I missed is at the end of it, she, like, started screaming at him and, like, went off. And she feels bad about it. Kind of, is she an asshole for screaming about a puppy not having boundaries? Like, you're expecting something to have boundaries that just naturally doesn't.
I mean, should you scream and all that other shit? Like, probably no, because how does that ever really help? But also, like, I don't know. How I think about this is I don't really fuck with animals. I don't not only fuck with animals because I actually don't go to zoos and shit like that because I feel like it's fucked up to the animals. But I don't really fuck with animals in my home like
domesticated.
That. Yeah, I don't want that shit in my house. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, one, I think you need to check why the fuck you actually agreed to that shit. So what was the reason? Is that a people pleasing thing? So
Was
you
she
want
not
him to be
having
okay?
boundaries? Yeah.
Not having boundaries? Like, because people pleasing is manipulation still. It's still manipulation. It's just you trying to act in a way to get people to give you the thing that you want by trying to act so nice and so accommodating and all that other shit. So fuck all that. You should have stood 10 toes down about the fact that you didn't want no fucking dog in the beginning. You see, I'm a crazy bitch. But I'm also like, if not, or the situation is this nigga just brought a dog home at some point. You didn't even know it was going to happen.
That would be a big no for me.
But I'm also like, I get that you got to the point of yelling and screaming, because if I'm very, very, very fucking particular about what is happening in my home specifically. My home is my peace. My home is my silo for my shit. So if I got this crazy ass terrorizing thing moving through my home that I don't want, then I'll probably get to the point of fucking snapping and yelling at you anyway. So like, no, you're not wrong for being upset, but also I just am like, why are you in this situation? And also, white people problems. Like, go buy a new home. You're rich, probably. Go ahead.
I think you have to. What you said, the part that I agree about is she needs to set boundaries about what is and isn't okay and stick to that. If she's like, if your dog keeps ruffling up my cousin, my 7-year-old cousin that comes over, like, we can't have that. Like, that's not, we can't have your dog beating up my 7-year-old cousin. Like, that's
she
wild.
said ruffling up.
Ruffling him up. Ruffling him up.
That dog was like, this is my shit, nigga.
Like, you can't have that. But you also have to establish patience, because at the beginning you said the dog was cute, so you might have been into it, and then you realized it was more than what you thought, and then now you're like, he doesn't have boundaries, and it's like, well, maybe did you, like you said, like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
If you was into it, and then you're like, oh, it's too much, you're also responsible for the boundaries as well. Ooh. Like, you can't put the boundaries on him because you don't want to deal with it. Yeah, they needed a safe word.
Kevin Samuels. That's our safe word.
That is our safe word. Anytime we need like a pause.
Yeah.
They needed a safe word. They did. But yeah, she's not an asshole. It's okay to be frustrated, right? Like, it's okay to feel your feelings, but also ease up a little bit. Is my opinion. It's a puppy. Obviously, the puppy's gonna be doing puppy shit.
I get that. I don't think you're wrong in that, but
I picked it because I knew you hated animals, so you were gonna have a hard time.
I do not.
Well, she
want
doesn't hate
shit.
animals, but like,
I don't
she's not
hate
a dog
them. It's
person.
like, oh, that's cute. That dog is cute, but I don't want to live with it. Like, what? Like, no. I just want to look at it. It's kind of how I feel about kids. You know,
I knew you would go off on this, and
you set me up to show my nigga side. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, she gonna nig on this one.
She really gonna say this shit. We trying to find a viral clip, my nigga.
Like, no, I don't want you to like live with me. I just want you to be cute in your own arena. And like, I don't know. I just can't. Like, I know people swear to God up and down there's science to prove that, you know, like, dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans and blah blah. Like, all this shit. My thing is, anybody house I go into that got a pet, I can smell it and I can see it. The hair is everywhere and I can smell it. So I don't know how you telling me is how it's like hella clean. I don't know. But that's just how I am. And I know that I'm weird. Everybody I know has either grown up with pets or had a pet, which is another thing. I never grew up with pets at all. Oh, so you don't, I also like have grown my entire life with being
never
like,
having to deal with it.
Did
you ever want one?
I think I might have wanted something when I was younger, but I didn't. Well, not to get all sad, but our house was hella small. Like, we had a 2-bedroom and there's 5 of us. Oh. A 2-bedroom, 1 bath. So like,
dog went thin.
Where that dog went?
The dog.
And my parents for sure didn't have the money. Right? My parents didn't have the money to feed that dog. Them niggas was trying to feed us barely. Like,
that's
so.
funny. That's funny. Well, feel your feelings, sis. It's all good.
I don't know. In your big ass house, I don't know anything about the house she grew up in.
She's white and has a mansion. Those are the only people that can own dogs.
Also, I feel like if you don't have a backyard and shit, like, I don't know.
Cruel. It's kind of cruel. But
people be having like multiple dogs in my apartment complex, and I'm like, what? Like, you have 2 dogs in this apartment? That's crazy to me. But whatever. I have pets. The spiders.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening.
You know what I'm saying? I don't always kill spiders, so that's why it turned into a whole thing. Now I'm deciding that they're just my pets. Cool. It depends on, you know, whatever.